Hey ladies and gentlemen, just wanted to make this little video talking about Transformers. So you guys know I got my series Transformers Rise of the Fallen Ones on my channel, and it's been a while since I posted an episode. Last episode was the first episode of Season 2, and the next episode to the last one still has yet to be released. And I'll probably get around to working on that. But for now, let's talk about this. So the other day I was on Amazon and I found these. They look like knockout versions of Dark of the Moon, Optimus, and Bumblebee. And the reason these interest me is because the Bumblebee is red, so obviously that could work as Cliffjumper. And the Optimus Prime is the same Voyager figure as my Optimus Prime, only in darker colors, so it could work as Nemesis Prime. So I'm kind of interested in getting these figures, but still holding the trigger on that. If you guys think I should get these knockout figures, then let me know in the comments below. Next up, I want to talk about some customs I plan on making. So here we got Nemesis Prime from Transformers 1. I want to get this figure and customize it into a new version of Jetstorm. So the Jetstorm I have is a Star Wars Transformer toy, and I want to replace it because the one I have is slowly starting to break and fall apart. You might not have seen it in the show, but the figure has certain stress marks in certain spots, and I'm getting concerned it might get to the point where it'll just break and fall apart. As for Jetfire, I have yet to find some sort of aerial Autobot or Decepticon to use. But for the head, I think one of the heads from the Studio Series Decepticon Soldiers might work. I mean, the head does look a little similar. Then I want to make a custom of the Combaticon, the leader himself, Onslaught. At first I wanted to make how he appeared in The Last Knight, but I decided to settle with this guy. Transformers Earthspark Terran Aftermath, or is it Chaos Terran? I don't know. I think this guy will work for a custom of Onslaught. Just gotta replace the head and paint all the purple parts blue. And I do have this head sculpt that might work for this figure. The other day, while I was at Target, or Target, I saw these two on shelves. Transformers Legacy United Sentinel Prime, based on how he appeared in Transformers Cybertron. And there's also this guy, Alpha Trion, based on how he appears in Transformers 1. The main reason these guys piqued my interest is because they're both primes, and I kinda want to collect a couple primes for my collection to get all 13 primes. So let's see how that turns out, ladies and gentlemen. And there's this Studio Series figure of Jolt from Revenge of the Fallen. Now you guys know a while back I made this little custom of Jolt, which is a stickbot. And I think I'm going to replace him with the Studio Series figure. Maybe I'll have this as like his Cybertronian form. Then he scans an Earth vehicle and becomes this guy. And there's also the Studio Series Sideways. Now here's an interesting story about this guy. In the beginning of the show, I originally used the minifigure of Sideswipe from Revenge of the Fallen. But sometime after I filmed the first episode he appeared in, I lost that minifigure. I have no idea where it went. And to this day I still can't find it. So I used the Dark of the Moon Darksteel figure, because he looks a little similar to Sideswipe. But now that Studio Series made a more accurate movie version of him, I might get this figure. And I recently started filming a little bit of an episode of Transformers, so stay tuned for my progress on that, guys. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.